Hey family, how y'all doing? So today I want to talk about forgiveness. I want to talk about how love is more powerful than hate. But before I get started with that, let me just mention, so last week after I made that video about spirituality and religion and everything, a couple hours later I noticed I was losing some subscribers, like started dropping down a little bit. And then the next day it was like they were replaced with even more. And it kind of made me smile because like it was kind of like a cleansing is what it seems like a little cleansing. I mean, none of us need people that will not accept us for who we are. They only want to accept us for who they want us to be. So none of us need that. So that's, it made me smile. Another thing that made me smile was after I posted the video, somebody put a thumbs down on it, right? And so during the weekend, a couple days later, I was creating a post for the Divine Feminine and Masculine on the community post. And then I just decided to go and check and look at the video and see, you know, the latest video, the results and everything. And the thumbs down was removed. So whoever it was, I guess they watched the whole video and was like, well, she ain't so bad. I love you too. So that made me smile. However, you know, I like my circle small. You know, I kind of like it small because I could like communicate with everybody. But I know it's going to grow as it's supposed to, as it's meant to grow. I remember when I got to like 1,000 subscribers, I was like, ooh, not too many. And then when I got to like 4,000 or 5,000, I started getting anxiety, like I wanted to quit. Like I was just like, but as I continue to lose fear and gain confidence, I'm just like, all right, whatever. Let it grow how it's gonna grow. But that's why I don't try to promote the channel, you know, and like run into people and I'm like, hey, you know, I got a channel, go to my channel and subscribe. I don't do that because it's not for everybody. Everybody has come here organically, like it's happened organically. I would rather people search for information and then they, you know, they end up rolling up on something that's meant for them. So I like it to grow organically. So that's why I stopped trying to do the whole sharing stuff on Instagram. I was like, I'm not feeling it. Let me just let this grow how the universe wants it to grow. So I just wanted to share that. Now, forgiveness. Love is stronger than hate. Now, you know, a lot of times we sometimes focus a lot on the people that have done things to us and forgiving other people. But I think we don't focus enough on forgiving ourselves sometimes. So sometimes we may do things in life that we're not really proud of. And so I think a lot of us need to start with forgiving ourselves. You know, we're energetic beings having a human experience. Like we're human right now for a reason. There's a purpose behind all of this, behind our life. There's a reason for this. But when you are a part of a sick society, it's like, it's not very easy to stay healthy emotionally or to stay healthy mentally. So understand that you were born into this. So forgive yourself for some of the choices that you have made, the things that you are not proud of. You know, I'm sure there are some people that probably don't want to forgive you maybe, you know, but that's probably going to affect them more than it affects you. Like, that's actually their problem, you know. If someone is unable to forgive you, that's their problem, actually. And it will be a problem for them because that doesn't you create a blockage for yourself when you live in this state of holding grudges and bitterness and, you know, a lack of forgiveness for others. When I say forgive people, I'm not saying to become their best friend and hang out with them, and like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying forgive them so that you can move forward. We think we're moving forward when we just say, oh, forget them, like I, you know, never deal with them again and whatever, blah, 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 and forget them and say what we say and go about our business. And that's not moving forward, because when you don't forgive, you're not moving forward. I don't think we understand the power of forgiveness and what it does for us and our growth. I've been mistreated by people. I've been mistreated by family members, friends, exes. I've been mistreated, but I'm not holding a grudge against anybody. Like, I'm not holding a grudge against, like, any and everyone who has caused me pain. I have forgiven all of them. I've forgiven everybody. That way I can open my heart and I can move on. Now the hurt from what people did with you, did to you, it might stay with you. The hurt might stay with you. But don't allow the pain to control you and to take over. Forgiveness will stop the pain and hurt from controlling you. I know it's easier said than done. Love is the highest vibration. We all know that. Love is the highest vibration. And holding grudges, bitterness, hate, and lack of forgiveness, all of that is lower vibrations. So as you carry all of that bitterness, that's what you continue to attract, is that lower vibrational type of energy. So forgive. And don't make yourself into a victim, because what you're doing is you're giving those who hurt you power when you allow yourself to be the victim. Don't be the victim. You know, the power of forgiveness, you know, forgiveness actually, believe it or not, brings you healthier relationships, less stress, lower blood pressure, stronger immune system, better heart health. All of that comes from forgiveness. It really does. It's too easy to hold grudges. That's easy. Why don't you give yourself a challenge and forgive? You know, sometimes we fear doing things that's good for us. We fear doing things that's good for us because we are afraid of the change that it will bring. We fear the change that it will bring. I was watching this, there's a young lady that I like. She has a channel called Sacred Libra. So she does readings for only Libras on that channel. Libra placements, whatever your placements are. And she said something in one of her videos. She said some of you are not afraid of being broke, but you're afraid of being rich. And I was like, you just gonna call me out like that, sis? Seriously? Some of us, it kind of goes with this. We are in fear of the good that we can allow in our life. We're afraid of change. You got dissatisfaction, toxicity, stress, no growth. And then you have opportunity for growth and for change and for something positive. And then you say, that might not work. That might not work. Just like this over here didn't work. That might not work. So I'm gonna just stay right here in the lower vibrations of dissatisfaction, stress, and unhappiness. I'm gonna stay right here because at least I don't have to take a chance, and that might not work. So I'm gonna stay right here. So what you got is stagnancy, unhappiness, and you got possibilities for change. What does it feel like? It feels good, right? It looks good and it feels good, which is important. It feels like it's good, but might not work. So I'm gonna stay right here. That makes sense to y'all? It makes sense to stay. You should be afraid of staying right here. That's what you should be afraid of. Staying here in this place of no growth, unhappiness. That's what you should be afraid of. That right there is an opportunity for something different, for change. And why the hell you don't want to try some change over this right here? You want to stay right there? Come on now. They like to say this thing. They like to say, hurt people hurt people. But healed people heal people. Let that marinate for a minute. I don't think I have anything else to say. I do want to say something though. I found out about my astrology chart. I found out that I'm a Libra Sun, Libra Venus, and Libra North Node. And I'm a Pisces Moon, which that's my moon sign, which makes a lot of sense because when you have the moon in Pisces, that's kind of like empathic and psychic type of gifts. And then my rising sign is Sagittarius. I'm learning about this. I don't know a lot about this. See, back in my day, we were taught that astrology is just some foo-foo stuff, you know, whatever. And we were taught only our sun sign, which actually is not even one of the important placements in your chart. But that's what we've been taught. And so we walk around with our sign and, oh, I'm a Libra just because of the sun sign. And then when you run into people who are the same sign as you, but they seem so different, you're kind of like, how could they be the same sign as me? We're nothing alike. And that's because of the whole chart. All these different places and placements in the chart. See, y'all younger folks, y'all know this stuff. See, my daughter is the one who told me all of mine. She is 21 and she knows about, she can sit down with somebody and tell them the opportunities that they will have in life and what their weaknesses are and their strengths and what you know their life is probably going to be like when they get older. I mean it's like, it's deep. And I think that my generation was kind of like, we didn't have the information, we didn't have the internet like y'all, so we were kind of taught that it was like not good. It's like BS and it's wrong and it's not good to even focus on it, and it's just crap. That's what we were taught. And that was done on purpose too. That's so that we are unable to find out more about ourselves, find out more about what was going on the planet when we were born, where the stars were, moon and sun, and all of that stuff means something. And we've been taught not to focus on that, at least my generation. But y'all, see, y'all got this information and you know. And so I'm like, y'all are gonna be some amazing people, I'm telling you. Y'all gonna change this world. You're gonna move it, transfer it down to the little ones, and them little ones, all these little children now that people are saying they have autism and all that stuff, half of that is a gift. Oh, they're autistic, this, that, and because they're very sensitive. They don't get sensitive to sound, all that stuff. They're born like that for a reason, and that's because they're going to change this world. That's what I believe. So I said it here. So when this information is around, when I'm no longer on this planet, and we'll see if I was right. These younger generation, these children are going to change the world in a positive way, and that's why they're so sensitive the way they are, because they're actually gifted and they were born at a certain time. So you know what? I'm going way off the subject. I think I'm gonna go back to the nature trail for my next video. I'm kind of like getting bored out here. Once again, forgiveness. Forgive. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I know they done pissed you off. They done got on your nerves, whatever. You know what? When you forgive them and you just move on and you're able to just be like, you know what? You did this, you did that. I did this, whatever. Okay. All right. Let's move past it. I forgive you. You'll be surprised what that will do to you and for you. So that's all I wanted to say in this video today. I want to thank you all for watching. Once again, thank you for spending some time with me. I'll see you next time. Peace and blessings.